Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Eating with Jay. I'm Jay. We're going to pray and then we're going to get into it. Thank you for this food that I'm now about to receive, for the nourishment of my body, for feeding my soul, for Christ's sakes. Amen, amen, amen. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? If this is your first time here, welcome. Welcome. God damn it, I said welcome. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. Take two. Before we do anything, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you like the content that I put out, leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below because I read and respond to all my comments. I'm going to need you to share me out because you know what they say? Sharing is caring. And last but not least, smash that notification button so that you will be notified each and every time that I drop a video. All right, guys. I'm excited for today. This is my very first Taco Tuesday video. I know. I've done tacos one other time, and I've done nachos a couple times. But this is my very first Taco Tuesday video. I'm excited. And Taco Tuesday, my tacos, there it is. There it is. NENE'S seasoning. A taco seasoning. As you can see, I'm getting low, so I'm gonna have to order some more pretty soon. But yeah, NENE'S Eats Kitchen seasoning. That's what I use to season up the meat. I'm gonna leave the link for her seasoning down below. Okay, the website. Let's see what else. I got my sour cream, got my cheese, got my taco sauce. I got me some pickles. I'm gonna put me a little 2 times on here. Put me a little. Okay. My ranch taco sauce that I got. I'm gonna just put a little bit. Not much. And to drink, I got my sparkling ice. This is the black raspberry. Ugh. Now, these are what I thought that polar sparkling stuff was going to be. No, it was not. And I got 2 different kinds. I got the black cherry, the black raspberry, and I have this other one that I've never tried before called berry lemonade. So I'm gonna try that too. All right. How y'all doing? Like, seriously, how are y'all? How was your weekend? Really good. Mine was okay. Momo, why you got on the mask? Can you tell me why Momo's sitting here with a mask on? If you don't take this mask off, anybody want to see your cute face? There you go. So, if you don't know, Momo has now been promoted to not only my challenge, but he's my production. So, he's going to make sure that I have everything that I need when I need it. All right? So, get into eating one of these tacos. I got a pickle here. And I got some shout outs that I want to give out. And then we're going to talk, okay? You know, I have the Gardein plant-based crumbles, and instead of using like a ground meat or something. Really good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Making a mess. It's all good. You can't make a mess with tacos. You're not supposed to eat them then. Mm. 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 So, I also got me some water down here. Okay, so let's get into my shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my auntie, Angela Eats TV, hashtag Picky Palette. I want to give a shout out to Tanya's World. That's TONJA World. She the one to be tearing up the pickles with her food. Shout out to Tammy Bilton for doing the Dress Your Nest challenge. Shout out to Ghetto Bites for doing the Dress Your Nest challenge. And shout out goes to Eating with Swag and Gay Lives Matter fam for participating, collaborating in the challenge with me. So those are my shout outs. All right. Ooh. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with this one now. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, all right. What I want to talk about. So, about 3 videos ago, I did the At the Movie Challenge, celebrating Lady Red's 1,000 subscribers. And we have to eat movie food and talk about our favorite movies. Well, that really got me to thinking, because I was like, told the story what my mom used to do: pack the food up in her bag, bring it in. And it's got me to thinking, I want to share some stuff about my mom. So, I was a change of life child, or that's what they called it. my mom was, well, I want to say, well into her 40s, if not 50s, going on 50, when I came along. Pretty much I was a child. And some people are telling me that's why I'm so crazy. Because I was that oops. Now my oh shit child. But just me and my mom. And it was the best time. Like, I can remember us going places, and when I was younger, we kind of dressed alike or same colors. It was cool when I was younger, but as I got older, like 11, 12, I was like, okay, mom, no, we're not gonna do that. But I will never forget this one time we had been out all day, and she was actually not in the mood to cook. So she was like, we're going to stop off and get some Popeyes for dinner. Okay. Now, where we lived, Popeyes was maybe a 10-minute walk from our house. And on one side, you had Popeyes chicken. And on the other side, you had Brown's chicken. I don't know if anybody knows about Brown's chicken. So, my mom was a chicken gizzard fan. So, Brown's Chicken sold chicken gizzards. So, she would order what we wanted, whatever food we got from Popeyes, leave me there, walk across the street to Brown's Chicken, get the gizzards, come back. By the time she came back, our food was ready, and we would head home. So, this one time, she went across the street to Brown's, and she was like back in like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. They didn't have any gizzards. Okay. Mom was like, okay. So, the guy, and I'm guessing he was the manager because he was an older guy, was looking at my mom, and I can remember this so vividly. He was like, what's wrong? He's like, are you okay? And, she's like, yeah, I'm fine. I just went across the street to get some gizzards, but they didn't have any. He was like, oh. He was like, well, is there anything I can do to make you smile? So now I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at my mom. And my mom looked at me. So I'm looking at him, and I have this look on my face, and picture me being like 5'9", 5'10", 12 years old, and I was big. I was a big 12-year-old. Big feet, big hands, all big nine, all of it. Just big. So I'm looking at him. And he actually tries to make a joke by saying, oh, your son doesn't look too happy with me. I was like, I'm not. I was like, I don't want you to talk to my mom. Don't leave my mom alone. So my mom is like nudging me, like underneath the counter. We're standing behind the counter, and she's nudging me. And he was like, well, you know, I just want to see your mom smile. I was like, okay, don't talk to my mother. Keep your damn mouth closed. My mom looked at me. I was like, oh, did I just say that? Oh, well. So he was like, oh, okay, gave us our food. We left. So as we were walking, my mom starts laughing. She's like, why you tell that man that? I was like, because why he trying to hit on you and I'm standing right here? I was like, I don't like him. She's like, yeah, I understand he was just trying to be nice. No. He don't know you. You don't know him. He don't need to be nice. Give us our food and let us leave. "12 years old. Sticking up for mama." I was an ass. I really was. I was a pain in the ass. And then I can remember another time where in Chicago there's this food festival that goes on every year in July called the Taste of Chicago. It's where all these restaurants get together in one place, and you go through, buy tickets, you would eat all day. It was an all day thing. And I remember one year she took me, some of my friends from school, a couple of my friends from school. We went, and they had this thing where if you bought like in these soda cans or bottles, you would get discount on a discount price, and some extra tickets. Man, imagine me, a couple of my friends from school, and my mom getting on the bus with these big ass bags of empty soda bottles, 2-liter bottles, on the bus and then on the train. I'm like, Mom, really? She's like, what? Oh, Jesus, here we go. She was funny, though. She was hilarious. And out of everybody, there was one person that I really did want my mom to actually marry. And he had asked her, but she told him no. His name was Carlos. And my mom worked in a hotel. She was the supervisor over the I don't know if you would call them the maids or the cleaning crew. Well, she was a supervisor, and he was in charge of the laundry crew that washed the linens and everything. She worked at the Union League Club. This guy was in love with my mother. And when I say he was in love with her, in love with her, nothing that went by, like, that I was a part of, where he wasn't participating in it. Like, every year we had to sell the candy and stuff. He was buying the majority of the candy. And then didn't even want it. He say, give it to the little man. That was me. I was like, wow, okay. He would buy like the wrapping paper and all that type of stuff, just trying to get close to my mother. And every time my birthday came around, he made sure I had something for my birthday, something for Christmas. And when my mom told me that Carlos had proposed to her, I was like, okay, so you're gonna say yeah? Because the whole thing was he wanted to marry her, and we would have the house in Puerto Rico and all that type of stuff. And I was down. 10, 11 years old, I was down for it because I liked him. He was really cool. And not just because he bought shit from me. He was a really nice guy. Told all my aunts. She was like, I told him no. I was like, oh, why? And her thing was she just didn't know. She didn't want to get married again. Okay. So when she died, and I actually went down to her job and, told some people that she had passed away. He was one of them, and he just broke down and cried. Like, he just really broke down and cried, and that really showed me that he really had love for her, But yeah. Yeah. It was weird. It was weird to not have him there. Because we did a viewing in Chicago before we actually did the funeral down south. And when I asked him, was he going to come? He didn't beat around the bush. He didn't, he said, I can't do it. He said, I can't do it because I don't know how I'm going to react. So I was like, okay. I was like, but I really want you to come. He was like, I can't do it, Jay. I can't do it. I was like, okay. I was like, well, I'll come back and I'll see you before we go down south. And, because I wanted to give him an obituary and one of the little funeral cards. So I did. And it was like, as soon as he saw it and just saw the picture of her, he just started crying. So, yeah, I don't know. It's funny. It's funny how you affect your life affects certain people. I always knew that he liked my mom, but that he had real love for her, and I don't know who I felt. I don't know who I felt worse for. Did I feel work bad for me, or did I feel bad for him? I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Guess what, guys? I done sat up here and got full. I ate 3 tacos, had this juice, sparkling water. Talked about my mom, which was interesting because I don't really talk about her a lot. I think about her often, but it's not too often that I actually sit down and verbally talk about her. And I can feel myself getting choked up now. Because I miss her. I miss her like crazy. And yeah, Before I actually start to break down again on camera, I'm going to call it. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. But most importantly, love each other and take care of each other. Until the next time, peace.